So the Denver Nuggets beat the Heat in 5. Um, it was a pretty good series. I really wish it lasted longer and it was a little more competitive. Um, I don't know. Jokic, Jokic did Jokic things. Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon had a crazy game. Was it game 4? This Heat team just stood no chance against this fucking offensive juggernaut of the Denver Nuggets. Just way too good. Jokic finally gets his ring. First ring for Denver. First finals appearance for Denver, I believe. That's pretty crazy. Jokic first appearance, first ring, and That's great. That's history right there. Um, he he's hilarious because there's a video where they tell him that the parade is on I believe they said on a Thursday, and he looked like genuinely pissed off about it. He just wants to go home. He even said in the interview, like right after the game.
It's good. It's good. The job is done. We can go home now.
Except he can't go home yet, and he's annoyed by it because he just wants to go home to Serbia, whatever the fuck you can do there. I don't know, race horses. I don't fucking know what you do over there, but he's hilarious. I'll probably put up a video of like him reacting to finding out that the parade is on a Thursday and he can't leave yet.
When is parade? When is parade?
Thursday.
No. I need to go home. Hello.
Yeah, I don't know. Nikola Jokic made history. Jamal Murray had an incredible playoff run. Aaron Gordon also had a good playoff run. KCP had some good moments as well. That Nuggets team was just destined for greatness, and they did it. I mean, hopefully Miami can figure out a way to better this roster that they got because it's aging and it's aging fast. I don't know. Hopefully Miami makes some big moves in the offseason because, despite how ugly it can get at times, they are really fun to watch in the playoffs just because of how scrappy they are. But, yeah. Here's hoping that they get better, man. So Shams recently reported that the Pelicans are heavily interested in the second or third pick of the draft and that they are eyeing Scoot Henderson. And when I first heard this, I thought it was just clickbait, and then I realized it was Shams who said it.
The Pelicans are expected to aggressively pursue a top pick, potentially 2 or 3, in this upcoming NBA draft with their eyes set on Scoot Henderson.
I'm not sure how I feel about this because that means we'd have to trade somebody big. Because Scoot, from what I've been hearing, from all the reports I've seen, Scoot is like the real deal. Like, if it wasn't for Wemby, he would be the number 1 pick easily right now. But I'm not sure. At first, I wasn't totally against the idea of trading Zion, maybe because of just so much other bullshit he's been dealing with. But now that I think about it more and more, I don't really want him to go if we're gonna get a rookie, because that's just a really big gamble. Because you know what you can get out of Zion, but you don't know what you can get out of Scoot in the NBA level. So I'm not sure if we can get a trade where we don't have to give up Trey Murphy. I'd just say trade Trey Murphy or Zion. Then obviously besides Ingram and Zion, Trey Murphy's like the other untouchable. But outside of those, I think it'd be cool if those 3 aren't involved in the trade. I'd be alright with it. Maybe Herb Jones too should stay. But if we can do it without getting rid of those guys, I'm all for it, man. Scoot, point guard, young. Probably replacing CJ McCollum, because CJ, as good as he is, he's not really a point guard, man. And and he's very streaky. Very, very streaky. Man, so my boy Benny got absolutely fucking smashed on Saturday night. That was tough, man. He was looking good, controlling Charles on the ground. Well, not really controlling, because Charles kept him in his guard, but he was on top, landing some punches. And then he just stood up, and Charles got like the fucking Mirko Crow Cop head kicks all of a sudden and rocked Dariush, bro. He rocked my boy Benny, knocked him out, TKO'd him, man. It's tough. I wanted new faces in the division. I felt Benio could have given Islam a really, really tough fight. But Charles is Charles. And he did my boy dirty. Really dirty. So Irene Aldana and Amanda Nunes faced off in one of the worst main events I've ever seen. I didn't pay for it, and I wanted my money back. There's not much to say about the fight. It was boring. There was nothing going on besides Nunes just bullying her. So let's move on to Nunes retiring. I just want to say congrats to her on an amazing career. That division is done, man. I'll put a picture of the top 10, and I don't even have to say anything about it. So to wrap things up, last night we got the third episode of season 31 of The Ultimate Fighter, and unsurprisingly, Conor McGregor's fighter lost again, so they are now 0-3 in the competition. I'll give some credit to Mackenzie. It was a really good fight. Both of them, Hubbard and Mackenzie, went hard. Round 2 started off crazy. I was hype. And then Hubbard turned it around, took him down, and dominated. It was a fun fight of the season so far. And next week we get my winner, my prediction to win it all for the bantamweights, Timur Valiev, fighting next Tuesday. I think he's just gonna smash that guy, man. It's over. Thank you for watching, listening, whatever. Like and subscribe for more. And I'll see you next week, and hopefully our boy wins.